Does a ban count?
Yes, it does count.
All right, that's fair.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I like that. That sounds like a fair wager. Now, before we get too deep in this draft, I also want to shout out the lower series this morning, Infinity. My gosh, they did 2-0 over Inverse, and they also did set a record, fastest Orchid ever on a Queen of Pain. They dumpstered that Morphling stand-in Parker mid, and then he rage quit, and it was a 12-minute victory. Also, the fastest victory we have on record here for DPC so far. So shout out to PP, dude. Our boy did it, and he's setting records along the way. Now, Chris Luck was the previous tied record holder for that. Queen of Pain Orchid timing, I think 11 minutes, 12 seconds.
Will this impact his draft today?
Watching that game, like, oh, if I was in that game, it would have been a 9-minute Orchid, bud. Anyway, just had to get that shout out there. Go PP Dota. What do we got here, though? Coddle Pango into the Grimstroke.
We've seen this combo before. Coddle Pango.
I love Pango, dude. I'm so happy.
That's one of the nasty ones. He's very good with the low cooldown. Being able to spam them again. I was looking, obviously, Coddle Ember is the other one that, of course, comes to mind. It's being picked everywhere right now. If you take the stats of, like, pick percentage versus how often they're picked together, there's, like, a humongous anomaly with Coddle and Ember. Like, the number of games they're in together is just so ridiculously, you know what I mean? Like, the combo is just that good. It's pretty comical, but speaking of that Dark Willow you mentioned, I noticed that Secret actually picked it up, I think, like first phase too, for Yapso, which I thought was a little unusual because it's not really like a big hero for them. So these guys might be onto something with that.
Yeah, okay. It was a hero that ever since the patch dropped, I've seen growing in popularity, but I don't think it was like that big in competitive games. So I'm happy that we're seeing some diversity here.
Definitely a specialist type hero. I mean, there's some standout like Taiga and a few others in Europe that I can think of picking it somewhat regularly, but good hero. I think undervalued right now, given that I don't think we've seen her at all yet in this DPC, have we?
Yeah,
Am I crazy?
Don't think so. Probably not in South America.
Not in South America, I mean, South American DPC. So, but there's that Wraith King Grimstroke, a pretty safe open here. Classic stuff for Beast Coast, and of course the K1 Classic on the Wraith King. Statistically, the best carry right now.
That is true. I was gonna say, I think looking at how Chris Luck has been playing pubs, there's also a lot of different stuff we could expect from him. Do you know? Can you guys guess how many sniper games Chris Luck played this week?
I'm kind of scared. I would 15? Say 0 based on how many other people are picking sniper.
Oh, but you're wrong.
More or less than 15.
Oh no, but much less than 15. Much less.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was
what, 5? 5 games.
He played 3 games of sniper, and I know this might not mean anything, but if we look at the meta heroes right now. OD, super popular. Medusa, growing popularity. And Terrorblade. Those are 3 heroes. They're actually pretty bad for Sniper. So we might not see this series, but I do feel like there's a very, very small niche for Sniper to be picked when you're in the right draft.
I'd agree with that bit of analysis. He's like a 10th pick, cherry on top kind of hero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a really weird hero. I hate it. But it has to be good sometimes.
All right, Bowie. Right? Here's a real one for you. Who do we see first, Huskar or Sniper?
Sniper for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that too.
Yeah, I think Dude, I love playing Huskar.
If there were a reason to do Huskar, it would be SA. A little Oracle Huskar action. You know.
True.
All I'm seeing is
game 1 stomp.
Every ban is making Ember look like a better and better pick for Thunder Predator. So I hope Beast Coast have a plan for that.
Oh, isn't Grim already a pretty good starter?
It's okay, but I mean, like with Coddle Ember, I don't think that's enough to deter me, at least.
Fair.
Yeah, it's definitely here that Leo style plays. You just got to be scared about. I guess you probably have to less pick the Ember, right? Because it's one of those heroes that can get punished really hard with Morphling or like Monkey King.
I think with enough bans, it's generally okay. Like I think as long as they pick it in like pick something now and then wait and then pick it second from last, since you don't have 10th pick. But I think with the Coddle, it's generally considered to be pretty fine. But we'll see. Right. They're not going to go for it if it looks horrendous. So just a good option that's out there, and a lot of the already pretty nasty matchups are now gone.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, another hero that I think actually plays really well into Coddle is Tiny. But like Beast Coast, they've been playing a lot of Tiny on Schofield, surprisingly. But and I know our opinion about Tiny 4, but Chris Luck plays a mean Tiny. So I wonder if Beast Coast gets Coddle in a different game, we could see that.
Tide ban too, with the Lycan still being in here.
Yeah. It's pretty good versus Wraith King, right? Like in the laning stage, you lose so much farming. Like you
honestly,
lose the farm and the tower push.
Tide gets pretty annoying with Coddle throughout the game too. He's another one. Double anchor smashes.
Oh.
Tide's been growing on me a lot more. I feel like every game we see him, even if he doesn't win, I have this feeling of the Tide was solid. He wasn't the problem. It's never the Tide's fault.
I think Tide also is usually like picked later into the draft, so like you don't really want to first face Tide because like you can get mega abused by like an Ursa and stuff. So usually you're gonna like fourth pick it or fifth pick it, and then like it usually has a purpose in the draft for sure.
Good call. And super classic here. Into the Mars, Beast Coast, playing right along the meta right now.
Yeah, just pick a pretty safe 3, potentially a 4. It's got like that little bit of flex lately. We've seen more and more of the position for Mars. And
Saw safe lane Mars in that series this morning, so
there you go.
Flexibility, bud.
And we have information that it's a Coddle 5, so
it was a Coddle. Yeah.
Oh wait, did you just say that you're sure this Coddle is 5 or?
Oh no, I'm just saying that like they have the information that the support is a Coddle 5, so it makes the Mars a little bit easier to pick. It's not like an Undying, right? So it doesn't necessarily matter too much what the 1 is. Like, sure, some ones are going to be a lot worse than others, but you're gonna have the option to respond with your 4. So, but this is the worst pair in the draft for Beast Coast because now every pick they have just gets counterpicked right away.
Gyro for
a little
whom?
bit of Gyro for K1 recently.
Isn't K1 gonna
like
play
Monkey
their
too?
Wraith King?
Whoa.
So that's Bango mid or 4, right?
Yeah.
I guess Slaughter could even be. We saw Slaughter 5, so that's not even that certain of a pick.
I think there was a Slardar 5 this morning also.
10 seconds.
Oh no, he was 3. I'm sorry, but I said the exact same thing. Like it could be a 5. Things are crazy.
That's a lot of damage. You have like Pango and Slardar and then a second Swashbuckle. Imagine if these 3 smoke up into you. Yeah, you just you can like blow up anybody.
It's insane. Wraith King's gonna hate that because he like usually Radiance protects you from physical damage a little bit, but you know, Corrosive Haze and the Swashbuckle, they don't care about the Radiance at all. So there's gonna be a lot of damage for him to worry about.
Clockwork.
Okay. It's an okay hero versus Slaughter. If this is 5 Slaughter, the Clock 4 actually destroys him.
And as you know, Slardar Ricky, like we see this pairing for a good reason. Either you pick Ricky and ban Slardar, or this way they've actually just covered their Ricky picks straight up. Also, just a good combo together because you're just reducing armor and doing a lot of right click damage.
Ricky loves Coddle also,
and he's really good versus Clockwork. That's like the worst matchup like ever. You actually can't do anything against Clockwork. You have the hook shot, stun, and that's it. That's all you get against Ricky.
5 seconds
Yeah.
Wow, I am loving the Standard Predator draft, actually. I think they have answers for pretty much what Beast Coast has, and their heroes are super synergistic in the way the physical damage works with Slaughter, Penguin, Ricky.
Also, that is a 10 out of 10 ban for Beast Coast, though. I actually really like going for that.
The Undying?
Yeah. It's because it would have made the Mars and the Clockwork lane actually impossible.
Oh my god, yeah.
Right.
That is so brutal. Double melee, double strength. Eek.
5 seconds
Yeah, that's true. They also have terrible Tombstone heroes.
Yeah.
Wow, this draft is looking rough for Beast Coast. What's the mid hero they're looking for here?
Yeah, Bat Rider would have been
that's the
great.
kind of hero that they want. This is
I mean, is there any chance this is a TA game?
Could be
that's
Grim
one
mid
that comes
too.
to mind.
Potentially.
Fair.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I don't think we saw Chris Luck playing it, but definitely can if he wants to.
10
It's just that it
seconds
doesn't look
remaining.
that good of a mid-green game for now, right? I think we would
5
like another
seconds remaining.
impactful spell for the Soulbind. You only have
Probably.
the Wraith King stun.
Yeah, but that's how you get your E-Blade when you're mid. So,
True.
you know. What do we like versus Ricky? I'm trying to remember what heroes have made this even look bearable.
Night Stalker's pretty good.
Oh yeah, Night Stalker's a nice one with the silence.
Slaughter's pretty good, but they did cover that aspect.
They have a lot of good coverage options because like the Pango's also kind of all right too with like all that like AoE control, but obviously gone again. They picked like 3 pretty decent heroes to try and sniff out a Ricky.
Yeah, Death Prophet has super high wing rate versus Riki, actually.
Yep, silence right out of the tricks, that kind of stuff.
Dark's here,
10
but
seconds
then they would have to
remaining.
Mars Metal.
Oh, the Phoenix. All right, nice final pick. Great team fight and some percentage heal. Really like that.
Wow, I love Thunder Predators draft. I'm very curious to see how they're going to respond here, but I don't think...
So, Pango mid, huh? Confirmed.
Yeah, most likely.
Seconds remaining.
Unless there's some really good Slider matchup, they might put the Slider mid.
5
Potentially even the
seconds
Ricky if they get like too greedy. So that means they could
Not much
Mars mid
time.
and pick something else. But they're going for that's probably a Chris Luck snap.
It is.
Yeah.
Chris Luck
Wow.
snap.
So
Okay.
the instant counter pick
Okay.
versus the Phoenix, and then
God.
he's got some big guys to throw in there with the Aghanims.
My roommate's
Huh.
been spamming mid snap, and he was telling me yesterday he thinks it's broken. Maybe he's a genius. This looks great. I think mid snap is actually legit. I don't know if you still rush Ags, but
I
the
think you
hero
do.
offers a lot.
Wow, okay. I was
All
definitely
right.
not expecting that, but
Yeah,
her
very
shard is
cool.
cool.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, Moo has
So-
been playing the off lane quite a bit with the shard, and it has looked pretty neat. Like the stun is kind of ridiculous. You can like actually chain it into people for a lot of damage. Is it
All right,
enough though?
predictions.
It's the Hector Wraith King. I mean, it's Hector. You know, this guy farms up a storm. How many people are coming in to mess with
Classic.
this farm though? Quite a few,
Mm,
I will say. I feel like this Sliders lane also looks pretty decent.
yeah.
That worries me a little.
I think their Aghanim timing is gonna be super important. They're probably gonna have Blink on the Mars with Eggs on Snapfire, so there's definitely a lot of team fight that they can force. And the problem with Ricky is that he takes a long time to get online. Right? You need the Battle Fury, you need Eggs. You kind of want to level 20 at least until this hero like really looks amazing. So they have this window. If this goes too long, I definitely feel like Thunder Predators draft starts to become super scary. Can you imagine like this Pangolier with 3-4 items just swashbuckling twice? People,
Yeah.
it's gonna be crazy.
I can. It's going to be crazy. Well, Gary, I hope you're ready for some of the craziness. I, for one, believe in this Snapfire. I think they can hit the timing. The question is, my ginger friend, do you believe?
Do I believe? Yeah, that's a good question. Well, here we are, game 1, and of course, it's a pause to kick things off. A couple of players just disconnected and reconnecting, so we should get into the action pretty soon. So, Theban, a bit of time here to take a look at these drafts. The Kotl paired up with Ricky, Pango, pretty good combos with the Chakra Magic, but the K1 Wraith King, always a sight to behold. Are you leaning one way or the other?
I think I gotta lean with Beast Coast in this game. I think they have a very synergetic lineup going on, and Snapfire has a lot of options to play with. And then you also got the little shredder to kill the egg. So if you look at all the picks, I mean, they banned out Chris Luck's Lina in the second phase, so you didn't really have a lot of options to pick something to deal with the egg. But Snapfire is pretty good. And again, K1 with his Wraith King, no doubt that he's going to hit all his timings very fast.
Yeah.
He knows how to buy the right items as well. I think he's going to play exceptionally well. So this is a hype series, man. I love this game. This is what we've been waiting for this entire, upper division. And I'm surprised that it's not in week 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, last week we were looking at the schedule and we saw this matchup pop up and we're like, oh god, on the 5th of February, this is the big one. This could be that kind of tiebreaker match. It's top of the table. A win here for Thunder Predator, incredibly important. And of course, Beast Coast, unbeaten run so far. We're looking at real hot in the South American region. Just back to that Wraith King. Hitting his item timing is pretty important to come out of the laning stage with a pretty hefty advantage against a Slardar and a Kotl. Or, I guess, yes, it must be Slardar, Kotl. Phoenix probably going to be with a Riki. That's a real nasty lane when you've got double melee down there.
Oh, definitely. Very, very nasty lane. You're gonna have a little bit of hard time, but I think if the Clockwork can zone out the Slardar just a little bit, I do believe there's going to be a Clock in the safe lane and the Grimstroke going top. But it could be also the Clockwork going top. I don't know. I think it's much better if the Clock played bottom with the Wraith King. And he had the Grimstroke playing with the Mars in this game.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was assuming. But yeah, it could be Stinger bottom here, as that pos 5, right? And then Schofield plays top. Like, in my head, I'm just thinking Mars, Grimstroke, Inkswell with the spear. That's such a nice lane setup for you. We'll see how beastcoast want to lane it, though.
He'll probably end up going top with the Clockwork and have the position 5 playing the Grim bottom.
Yeah.
With the Wraith King. Yeah, I just like the idea of Clock running into Keeper, making it annoying for him, cogging the Slardar here and there, just letting the Wraith King farm, then getting some pulls off. Because Keeper going to stop the pulls against a Clock is just so miserable.
Moose with that real nice cosmetic set. He's not Keeper of the Light anymore, it's Camel of the Light. He's like a steampunk Viking riding a camel. And look at the taunt as well. A nice little carousel taunt. They're breaking high ground. They illuminate onto the 3 of them. And yeah, Beast Coast, they turn tail, run away, get the cogs to block them out of there. And Thunder Predator holding that staircase. Making Beast Coast pay pretty hard. Like, Wraith King and Clockwork both down to like half HP before lane stage even begins.
The worst part is they had to use cogs level 1. The way that Clockwork likes to play is he gets battery assault. Whenever a range creep gets low, he runs in, batteries the range creep and the hero who's trying to deny it, and then you just get some damage and secure creeps like that. But getting cogs level 1 is going to make you feel real bad.
Yeah, it's not a good look, because you also want to be playing, off the lane, away from the creeps a bit, so you don't leech too much XP. And then you've got the 1v1 against the Phoenix, which, of course, battery assault in a 1v1 always feels real nice. Well, for now, Schofield going to go back, try and drag waves, block up camps, do regular pos 4 things. So a nice bit of aggression from the Riki and the Phoenix. Realizing that's happening, getting aggressive onto Whisper from an early point. A big old double wave there for them under the tower. And Schofield drags his between tier 1 tier 2. And in that mid lane, Chris Luck up against Leo Style, Snapfire and Pango. I don't think I've ever seen this lane matchup before in my life.
Well, they're pretty new heroes, I guess.
Yeah.
In the Dota-verse, so I'm not surprised you haven't.
What do you reckon? Snapfire wins this one? Or is it just going to be a farm trade?
Yeah, it's just going to be a farm trade, but Snapfire should come on ahead a little bit here. Level 6, both, or whoever hits 6 first will try to kill the other. That's how both of these heroes function. The cookie into the kisses, or the Pango just finding the hero in the river, rolling, thundering in with the TPs from my ally.
It's pretty nice having such long range on the kisses as well. Oh, top lane Schofield. He pushes MJZ back with the cogs, salve, and TP. He's out with that.
There's no disables.
Yeah, that's very true, actually. It's like Slardar is the only stun they've got, isn't it?
That's very hard to play with. I mean, the Keeper's Solar Bind is nice to slow heroes down, but without stuns, it's going to make it really hard, especially in the mid game, for Thunder Predator to bring heroes down.
And often we've seen that Soul Bind paired up with hefty magic damage users. Like the panel was saying, Thunder Predator with a very physical damage focused lineup with all that corrosive haze and right click attacks. Yeah, that Snapfire with the long range kisses, if Swashbuckle's used defensively, you've still got the ability to outrange that disengage and still catch the Pango. How's that bot lane going for the Wraith King? 12-1, not too shabby. Seems like the Kotl's being dealt with by the Grimstroke quite nicely, honestly.
Yeah, they're actually doing a really good job in this lane, just like trying to push the lane out, get the pulls going. Keeper not able to push this lane back as much as I think he should. I feel this is one of those lanes where you want to keep shoving it into the Wraith King and the Grimstroke, even if they will get all the farm under the tower. You just want to keep pulling in. out XP them, because Frank, when he's level 4, level 5, he's gonna be able to really put the pressure on the Wraith game.
Yeah, start some of that real nice bullying action from the Slardar. Well, they do get another nice pull off. Stinger's always there to try and contest it. Under a big creep wave, a good crush into Illuminate. Again, chipping away at K1 in that lane stage.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to be doing. Just getting the XP, getting the pressure on this way.
Man, I'm looking mid, I'm looking top. There's weird stuff going on. Chris Luck's like diving tier 1. We're getting traded by Leo Style, who needs that bottle refill. 4 minutes about to hit. In comes Schofield to guard the top rune, and it spawns there for the Snapfire.
I really can't wait for the patch where they're gonna fix this. Like, there was a time where you got one side, it would be a rune, the other side would be like a bounty.
Yeah.
So both mid laners would be happy, and then they removed that. But I hope they do remove it again, or they bring it back. Something of that sort. Maybe like in like a blank rune, you know?
Exactly.
Just to refill your bottle.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea. That's what I reckoned as well. Just yeah, a blank rune, bottle refill, no active. Definitely balance things out, because that rune RNG, it can be real painful as a mid laner. As bottom lane, Illuminate, but no crush. Frank holds it. Wraithfire Blast, and that Stroke of Fate gets stopped. But this ink swelling hasted Snapfire is in onto the Slardar, and first blood's coming. Chris Luck takes it. Still going deeper as well. Double bounty runes here for Chris Luck as well.
He's made some really good rotation here, because Slardar is definitely the hero that you want to be shutting down early, right? He's the one who has the stuns. If he's not tanky, if he goes in with his disables, he's just going to die very quickly. Oh, Leo style.
Oh, Pango's so close to 6. Pango is 5 experience away from 6 there.
Yeah, that was a short kill, if he actually was 6 there.
Snapfire now a creep away as well. And Clockwork's lurking. Pango goes for the fake out. He nearly faked me out, honestly. Debating me. I was about to say he's going for the roll. Here we go. And he just cancels the animation.
He needs to be more down the hill a little bit when the Pango Rolling Thunder comes out in order to get permanently disabled.
Oh, between the staircases? Like between the edges of the staircase?
Yeah, exactly. You want to be somewhere in the staircase or below in the river. And then it's like pretty much short kills. Oh, there he is. But gets mini stunned.
Gets cookied.
Good enough.
Well played by Chris Luck. And while the Clockwork's been rotating, I thought that maybe Mars would suffer, but so far he's farming really nicely, and he's got 11 denies, even against this Ricky and Phoenix. Whisper,
Phoenix,
like a 1v2 lane, doing pretty well.
The idea of Phoenix in the egg and not having an egg killer until the last pick was pretty
the
nice.
kisses into spear. Set up on the Ricky,
damage.
tricks the trade. Can he get out of here? No, absolutely not. Chris Luck, 2 rotations, 2 kills on core heroes. He's got a regen rune bottled, and he's smoking back into mid.
He's pretty much keeping off cooldown. Like, if he has a rune or he has his ulti ready, and just making so many amazing plays right now. The kill bottom, kill top, like these are things that will make your team feel really good.
Yeah, because if you feel that, the pressure is mounting and he's starting to get a bit uncomfortable and antsy in the lane, K1's going to be relieved bottom, Mars going to be relieved top, gets the Mars closer to level 6, and then you open up the pairing with the Snap and the Mars together. So it's going to be accelerating your game as well as your teammates. And while that's happening, Schofield's super happy as well on this position 4 clock. Gets mid lane. Thanks for the experience, Grandma.
Mars is also about to hit level 6 thanks to that gank as well, and maybe we might see another rotation up there. Even the Clock and the Mars together can actually get kills as well.
And we don't really have that from TP yet. Like you say, the only stun is Slardar, and he's not looking to really make rotations just yet. So is it down to Leo Star's Pango to TP to a side lane?
The problem with Pango right now is he's not getting any bottle refills. He got his bounty runes taken, then the top rune was the regen, we got Snapfire taking that, so it's just so problematic for him right now not to get his bottle refilled. If he gets a bottle refill, maybe we'll see him TP somewhere.
Well, 8-minute rune's coming. The ability for Snapfire to insta-clear waves with Scatterblast level 4 and Cookie level 2, pretty intense. And it will be an invis rune there for Leo Style, so he gets the refill and that active rune.
Chris Luck though, he's got his ulti ready again. We're gonna see if he TPs. Yep, there it is. Instantly TPs bottom.
Straight into
cooldown.
action.
Let's go.
And now Wraithfire Blast with the Phantom's Embrace, Inkswell to try and chain stun Frank. They've silenced him, so there's no crush, and they don't even need the kisses. Chris Luck's there with just a cookie as the Pango, he's invis, he's chasing. Can he get anything here, though? The Grimstroke is like 70% HP. He misses the Swashbuckle, goes for the Rolling Thunder, tagged by the Scatter Blast, and now he's just going to bail away from here. There's no kills to be had for Leo Style. So 3 rotations from Chris Luck, all paying off, and 1 from that Pango not working as Whisper gets the arena onto MJZ and a solo kill for your Mars. 4-0 start here for Beast Coast.
That was such a costly swashbuckle there. His first rolling, just not even going to get a kill on a position 5. There is just no momentum on the Sun of Thunder Predator right now.
Yeah,
Absolutely
falling flat.
none.
And we're going to go again on Frank. Now it's time for the kisses. Chris Luck stuck around in that bottom lane. So did the Pango, but Frank has been annihilated here. Grimstroke and Wraith King making short work of him. The Snapfire looks fine to bail away. And even though Thunder Predator bring a number of heroes down, it's just Beast Coast pummeling into them.
And they don't have any disables to lock these heroes down. Even though the Snapfire was just standing there throwing out the kisses, couldn't stop it, couldn't bring her down, couldn't slow her down. And the weakness of Thunder Predator draft right now really showing.
Yeah, becoming very apparent. Like Snapfire goes back in jungle, finishes off a couple of stacks. Getting very close to that Aghanim Scepter now. As Bowie pinging out an item on the Ricky. Blade of Alacrity. So Diffusal Blade, no Battle Fury? What are your thoughts on that one?
I mean,
oh, they're rolling Thunder mid, 1 sec. They've silenced the Pango. He can't roll. There's the Inkswell, it's going to stun him, he can't get out of it.
Oh, and he's dead. That's another tip. That's tip worthy for sure. To his second
That's
play also
tilt-worthy.
failing. Tip, yeah, that's why he tipped him. Tilt him. Chris Luck is like just 1,400 away from Aghanims. He's gonna be gigantic once he gets that. Look at his item build. Like, it got Bottle, it's got Soaring. He can just spam his Cookie and Scatterblast. Doesn't even need the little Shredder yet because it wasn't even 10 minutes. Phoenix is still level 4 right now. Yeah, Ricky, I mean, he could be going Diffusal. He could also be just going first out of Magnums. I have seen some Rickies do that instead of going for the Battlefield first. I don't think neither of those options are good.
That answers my question. Thank you very much. Just a quick little Whisper
I
shoving
think he
that
still
top
go
lane.
Battle Fury. There's like no real other way to play this hero, I feel like, right now.
Yeah, we've seen a couple go like Diff Blade back into Battle Fury, then the Ags, haven't we? If they feel it's a little, I don't know, similar to the Wraith King ideology of the armlet before Raddy. It gives you the chance to fight.
Yeah, but Wraith King is like, it increases his farming speed and he gets tankier, right? With the armlet. And then he's got the Vampiric Spirit that helps him sustain himself. Where Diffusal doesn't really help you, apart from just getting some kills. It'll slow down your farming speed, actually.
Yeah, unless you go like 10 and 0, getting kill after kill. And right now, Ricky's lost his tower. Bot tier 1's also been removed by the Slardar Kotl. Beast Coast just relinquishing a little bit of the map down south so they can take it up at the top.
It might also be because they want the Diffusal against the Wraith King so they can get some kills on him earlier in the game. Before he gets to that
The Shard.
Reincarnation Shard, yeah.
That's a good point. Definitely go that direction. Oh, the chain stuns on Pango. Cookie into Wraithfire Blast. The kisses. Oh my god, the Supernova comes out as well. Can they focus it? They're looking for a bit more here. Mars, he's got Arena, but he's been bashed, crushed, stunned, held in place. The Arena now and the Cookie out, but Ricky arrives. MNZ does get a kill as this Sunray burning into K1. But the turnaround Scatterblast slows them all down, and a TP from Clockwork, level 7, no hook shot. It's on cooldown for 15 seconds, but the Skelly gets cookied into the Slardar. Great stuns again. Smoke screen with a missed chance. Oh, the Grandma turns around again. The tricks of the trade, trying to burst through the Wraith King. They get the job done, and the Grandma's gone. The trouble being, Ricky now isolated. Jumps back towards the Phoenix. Inkswell connects, and the Clockwork. He's got a hook shot. Just chuck it at him. Give him the old hook shot. Kill the Ricky. They've got the Phoenix. Now the Rocket Flare will take down MNZ.
The Max Rocket build. Wow, okay. Snagging a kill onto the Ricky there. I mean, all they got is a Snapfire and the Mars. he just respawned. But the big winner here is definitely going to be the Wraith King. He had a relic in that last team fight, Gary.
Yes. Oh,
300 gold from his Radiance.
Oh, spear up top. Do they have a hook shot here from Schofield? They do. He's waiting for the swashbuckle down to low ground. He's gonna be able to chase this one down. Grandma's
Level
come
4
across.
rocket.
Scatterblast ready. Ooh, just misses. The rocket flare, not enough. But with the urn charge and the spear, they slice him from low ground to high ground while leaving Schofield here just to die to the Ricky. Inside the tricks of the trade, they'll be pretty happy in that 1-for-1. But yeah, I'd literally just clicked Wraith King before that fight started and was about to bring up the beautiful item build he's got. Triple branch, stick, quelling, phase, now Raddy. 14
This is
minutes
such a
in.
fast Radiance. This is so freaking fast. And then he instantly goes into the Ancients,
Dire's bottom tower
farms a
is
triple
under
stack
attack.
there.
Very quickly, moving into that Sanj, the casual one. Tank him up and get ready for battle.
Is under attack.
Ricky just got his Diffusal Blade going for the Battle Fury next now.
And they're jumping the Mars. Whisper not too bothered about it though, and a hook shot catches out Phoenix, try and spear him up against the trees. The God's Rebuke takes him down, and MNZ on the run, dusted up. Schofield and Whisper here, they've got an arena to break the trees down, they'll use it as well, and the Ricky's stuck inside. Stinger arrives for a quick little silence and gives Schofield the kill on Ricky. 13-4, the momentum never stops for Beast Coast.
It doesn't. I mean, they have stuns on every single hero. Wherever they go, as long as they're together, they can always do something to get a kill. And right now, I think as soon as K1 finishes maybe his Sanj, they're just going to run down mid lane and take this tier 1 tower.
Amazing what you'll find laying around.
Just run down mid.
Yeah, they're just waiting for the Mars arena to be back up again as well.
Yeah, because then they'll have this Aghanims on the Snapfire. They're going to use it straight away, in fact. Tossing that Clockwork forward. No hook shot for 5 seconds. Now the Slardar Pango looking to turn. Rolling Thunder. Blinding Light pushes Grimstroke back. They connect with 2 heroes in the midst of it. That Supernova decently placed.
Ricky?
No focus from the Beast Coast side, but they've already killed off MNZ. Phoenix and Slardar are now running and trying to hide because this aggressive horde of Beast Coast heroes, they're chasing them down. 5 men into the river. The hook shot's there. Clockwork finds the line, angles it forward. Phoenix pays that price. And here's that rundown mid you wanted. Straight in towards tier 1.
Yeah, forget about the egg. You got a Ricky right in front of you. I mean, Stinger just went in like a madman. Inksword himself, ran in, got the stun, the silence on the Ricky. Follow-up was there from the Mars. And they get the big kill.
And they got the
Slardar is
Yules.
next too.
The setup on
Oh,
that
boy.
Slardar. It comes back to a point that the panel made very clearly. You know, the Beast Coast side, okay, they've played some of the kind of lower teams in Division 1. They've had some pretty simple, straightforward wins, but they've looked crisp, right? Their game plans always look solid, and they execute. And this seems no different, honestly. This is, major level play.
I mean, they just play so well on every single player, especially Chris Luck. This is some team movements coming out from this mid player here.
And he's gobbling up. Here's nice Mars. Catch out the Pango, spear him to the trees. Chain stuns are coming, the silence will make sure he can't escape. And with MNZ arriving, that's Ricky wasting even more time. Oh, bottom lane, okay, they kill Schofield. Bye-bye, Clockwork. That's something I actually want to take a look at. Who's actually died on Beast Coast side? Kill on Grimstroke, 2 on the Clockwork. Okay, everybody's died once except Wraith King. So it can always
Well,
be
do you
interesting to
count
see.
His
Oh, that-
reincarnation.
No, doesn't
Okay.
count.
But
Actual
technically,
deaths
to
that give
be
gold.
reincarnated, you need to die.
It's true. Yeah, it's like if Legion duels you, you get the damage. You died. Silence onto Phoenix. Gonna gobble up someone. Who's that? It's Wraith King.
K1.
K1.
Oh, God.
The one slice. See you later, Phoenix.
Can you imagine in real life, like, there's like a cannonball raking flying through the sky, landing right on top of your head?
Oh, they've got a hookshot bottom. 1 sec even, because this Clockwork is setting up another fight. It doesn't have the backup. No one TP to outpost. But yeah, like, when they've got the flailing animation too, right? Like, their arms and legs are, like, waving through the air as they're flying towards you. And then this massive sword just takes 80% of your HP. Man, I don't know, I need to change pants after that. Seeing K1's Wraith King flying at me.
Has fallen.
Dude,
Tier 1 tower mid into... can they go Roshan here?
Attack.
Nah, they don't want to go Roshan. Their damage on Rosh is pretty bad for the time being. It's a lot more efficient just to get the lanes out, go for more kills at this point in the game. I think you will go Roshan at 20 minutes once your entire team finishes their mid-game items.
Yeah, then you're going to be looking at Aegis and BKB on the Wraith King. Snapfire also has an Ogre Axe there. Is she going BKB herself?
Yeah, I think so.
I assume so.
It looks like it. Yep.
Oh, the dust. It hits Ricky. Spear. Does Whisper know? Did he spot him? It looks like they did. Kiss is inside the arena. He's going to try and trick the trade with a smoke down, but MNZ doesn't have a team behind him. Pops out the Essence Ring, healing up. The dust has expired.
Alive.
He's in Viz, but the sentry's dropped. Stinger's there, and the backup comes. Thunder Predator's still trying to battle, but the Yules, Soulbind, double Cyclone, Spear back onto Frank. Where's the Supernova? Phoenix went out to use it in the middle of it. There we go with the focus. In comes the little Shredder. A double for Chris Luck as the Pango Swashbuckle takes the Grimstroke low. Finally, Shield Crash will connect. One kill for all of that expenditure. And Thunder Predator now have to run away because Hector's Wraith King, he's level 15. He's got a hook shot to set up the fight for him. Great cogs will allow them to isolate moves. Force the Slardar and the Pangolier back to their base.
And all they get is a Grimstroke. Again, like,
Oh man, the gobble up.
so good.
No way.
Oh.
Frank, what are you doing there? That's not a safe place to farm.
Dire's top
I was gonna
tower
say,
is under attack.
Beast Coast is just so good at hunting this Ricky down. Like, wherever he goes, they're just constantly pressuring him, throwing skills at him. They rotate heroes. He's got 5 deaths on this carry, and I don't think MNZ is used to this at all. Getting this level of pressure applied to him.
Precious
Yeah, it's not easy.
It's like you go Diffusal Blade, and you're the one who wants to hunt the enemy, but they're the ones hunting you. So suddenly this Diffusal Blade looks like a completely ass build.
Yeah, it feels a bit useless. And Pango now relegated to pushing this bottom lane out. Kotl's behind him. No one can really play top apart from Phoenix, because that's the hero that they're kind of willing to let die and give away. And you don't know where these Beast Coast heroes are. Dire Vision right now is severely lacking, and it allows Schofield and Stinger to wrap around on Frank. So many spells just dumped onto the Slardar, and none of them are very long cooldowns, so the commitment here from Beast Coast is minimal. And they can just keep on running forward. Courier maybe sniped out, the hook shot, great angle. There's a catch from Schofield. Moves pretty speedy with the Tranquils and the Windlace, trying to juke himself through the trees, but the Rocket Player gives the vision, and Whispers cut him off. A double kill for Mars. And Pango's getting pinged out down bottom as well. The Grandma, she wants to make a move. What have you got? Hasted Chris Luck, gobble up, toss the Hellbear in onto Leo style. Silence and the kisses, beautifully executed. And we wouldn't expect any less from Chris Luck and Beast Coast. Now a mega kill streak for Snapfire. As this game, I mean, it couldn't go any more perfectly for them.
Dude, it's just amazing. Like, they got disables, and Chris Luck made some insane rotations early game, slowing down the side laners, and then it just enabled the Mars, the Clockwork, to have so much impact in this game. The Grimstroke has also been able to buff up these guys, just send them in with the Inkswell. And if you saw last fight, what happened was Wraith King was pushing in mid. They were last play top, so they go all the way bottom because they know that's where Thunder Predator is going to farm next and get a bunch of kills there. And then after Chris Luck pushed mid, he instantly just TP top and picked up all the creeps that Phoenix was able to push back. So, such efficient movements.
Again, it's just beautiful to watch. The way they set up this. Nice little concave around that tier 2 tower. They've got angles covered. Mars is ready with a spear. They've got a hook shot lined up. Anywhere that Phoenix dived, he was getting jumped on by a number of BC heroes. And now we get to the point, 23 minutes in, where I feel like I've only talked about Beast Coast, and I'm starting to think I'm a biased caster, but Thunder Predator just haven't been able to accomplish anything. They've not been able to make any moves. Teamfights seem an impossibility right now, and your high ground is being shoved.
Well, Gary, when you pick Coddle and then your last pick is a Phoenix, position 5, you can expect to lose the game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And your
That
only
is
stun is a
one-
Slardar.
Has fallen.
Yeah, that is one trash support duo right there with the kind of lineup that you've already had.
Radiant's mid
Yeah, like maybe if you can get the Will-O-Wisp, but oh my god. Okay, K1. Sent rocketing forwards. They have cut the waves. Thunder Predator, they've done it. They've stopped the push by cutting waves, but they might lose the Pango here. The hook shot connected, Leo style rolling away. No TP for 15 seconds. He's gonna get closed in on
They want
here.
him. They want Leo
They're
Style.
coming.
They're looking for him. Leo Style, you gotta blink.
Hunt the
Here we
Pango.
go. Smoke up.
Hunt the Pango.
Radiant are
Can they
scanning.
catch him? Whisper's coming. Oh, the smoke breaks. They know he's in
doesn't it?
here now. Blink southwards though. Nice escape.
He's out.
Well, it works out in the end.
He's
TP
got
get
some
a
boots of travels now, so he can actually split push a little bit better. Maybe, you know, delay this game some more. We got the Ricky Battle Fury as well. Now,
Yeah.
okay, looking back on this, Gary, the Ricky could have just went straight Battle Fury, right? His Diffuser Blade
pretty much.
actually did nothing.
I think he absolutely could have, yeah. And then we could be looking at him having, you know, Battle Fury plus Diffuser Blade, you know, a couple of minutes earlier, or he has that Aghanims like half done by now.
But the idea here is that you buy the Diffusal and you try to do something with it, right? Because if you got like 1 or 2 kills and suddenly your team has some kind of fighting potential, then it's worth it for you.
It just feels like against Beast Coast, there is no try.
Radiant's bottom
You either do or you die.
attack.
No in
Well,
between.
lesson learned.
Yeah, he'll know for next time.
Now the Wraithing has a basher. He's just
Oh my God.
absolutely gigantic. This is the one true king right here.
Right, you've got a Snapfire with Aegis BKB.
Man,
Like, what-
Wraithing has been... I was gonna say, Wraithing has been such a bad hero for so long that we're like appreciating the Wraithing right now, but I'm sure in a couple of weeks we're gonna be so sick of this hero.
Are you not already?
If not already, exactly. That was the other part I was gonna... If not already. Well, I don't see any Reddit threads yet, so until we see Reddit threads, that's when you know, like, okay, we're done.
Yeah, someone's going to start looking at that win rate because he's what, like 65% across, you know, a ton of games, getting picked, banned, and first phase quite often as well. We'll see what Ice Frog decides to do with him.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
What's Chris Luck up to next? He's got Ags, BKB, and from here on out, last patch, we used to see like the Daedalus, the Monkey King bar, the Blink Dagger. Lots of options for the Snapfire.
Boots of Travels, maybe? I mean, Chris
Yeah.
Luck always likes this defensive item after his first item on pretty much every hero that he plays. Like the Lina, he goes Yos into BKB, no Boots of Travels, just brown boots. But after the BKB, he'll go for the bots. And I think he should this game as well.
Radiant's middle
For the
tower
mobility,
is under attack.
lane shot, farm potential, all good.
Well, we've done some serious damage to K1 there with the Corrosive Haze.
Radiant's
Not popping that reincarnation though. And
Oh,
MNZ,
it's pretty low.
Ricky saw that TP coming in, immediately disengaged. Clockwork was trying to set up for the defense of the top tier 1. But Beast Coast not giving up on their shove. Tier 3's a couple of hits away in that bottom lane. Snapfire, gobble up, shove forward, Mars Arena, chain stun on the Pango, Leo Star dead, and the immediate buyback. Oh my goodness, the kisses. Launched towards Phoenix. The rest of them are fine. Frank on his way back, but K1 is full HP again. On your barracks. Focusing the ranged one. Looks like they'll try and bring down the entire lane though, as they do stick around here. Even without their big team fight ultis, Beast Coast just stand up on top of this ramp and whack the objectives.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
What do you
There's
do?
nothing they can do.
Yeah.
They actually just can't do anything. They have no stuns to just hold these heroes down. To even get this Coddle Blast to get off.
And look at that Clockwork. Gobbled, spat into the back lines. He's got the jetpack. And
Oh,
away
he's
Schofield
out.
goes.
Okay.
Baited out. That BKB from Slardar. The Rolling Thunder wasted on Pango as he's soulbound and stuck in
Wow.
place.
Okay,
Man.
that's pretty funny. That's actually the first time I've seen Jetpack actually used. I was like, what is he doing? Why is he going in there?
Oh, they find the
This guy
Ricky.
just-
Whisper got the dust on him. They've got Yules into Spear here and the Arena, and MNZ couldn't get off Tricks of the Trade in time. Whisper's just going to solo the Ricky out. Oh, down to the low ground. The hook shot again. Schofield just beautifully places himself right on top of the Ricky's head. And one lane down. Thunder Predator going to bleed out even harder than they were before.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I don't even think Beast Coast's gonna wait for a Roshan. They're just gonna keep going. There's no need to wait for anything. I mean, they still have the Aegis. It's gonna run out in about a minute. But doesn't matter. Got an Abyss Blade coming out soon.
Look at this poor little Pango. Trying to cut waves wherever he can. Schofield actually very nearly scouted him a few seconds ago in that bottom jungle. But Beast Coast, they've got all the lanes shoving.
Under attack.
Top and mid into that tier 2 tower for Chris Luck. And Wraith King's even cutting wave down bottom.
Yeah, they just want to keep Thunder Predators in the base. Just get all the creeps. You can't really go on creep skip if you don't have vision from your creeps moving out. So Leo style, he's doing some real dangerous stuff right now.
Yeah, and you might pay for it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, what's he up to now? Rolling Thunder
Where's
and
the cogs at?
try and blink away. I'm not sure. Swashbuckle to low ground, gets Leo Style out of there. The kiss is launched in towards him.
He's getting TP'd
Very
out.
close, but not close enough. Cottle drags him back to the base.
I think he should have cogged him. Maybe he was thinking this is another swash up from the Pango, but he just saw him use it on the creeps there. It would have been long enough to slow him down, get your team closer. They're going to instantly smoke, run across the map. They just showed on the top side, so they're going to smoke, go to the right side, see if there's like a Ricky farming in the triangle. There was a Slaughter who was there, who now TP top and smoked with his allies too. I mean, this is the first play Thunder Predator's making right now, I think.
30 minutes in.
Yeah. And they still don't have a blink on Slaughter, so really don't have any form of initiation apart from the Pango swash into rolling, which I don't think is the best way to start a team fight. Suboptimal way to start a team fight, Gary.
Yeah, especially your pos 2 trying to do that. Like rolling Thunder from fog and then trying to blink in. It's a difficult prospect for Leo Style.
There we go.
Man, the Grimstroke has Greaves.
He's so farm.
Stinger just like, yeah, chilling. I've got 6,500 net worth, all in my Greaves. I see the Ricky up top. Schofield.
No, you can remove the corrosive haze. Oh, that Snapfire just blinked on the Grimstroke. I got scared for a second. I was like, who's that? Who that?
Who's going?
I'm sure you've had that happen before, right? Where like your teammate, like literally your allied TP's right beside you, or like blinks right beside you, and you're like, oh shit.
I get freaked out. I had it in a game the other day playing with Zyori. He was playing Elder Titan, and he put his spirit literally on top of my hero, and I was like, oh shit, what is that? Oh, a nice jump away from Whisper. He blinks out, and now that Rolling Thunder going a little bit deep. You're right. He's got Yules and BKB to disengage. Leo Style rolling straight in towards the Grimstroke, though. Are they going to soul bind him, silence him, Ink Swell with the Phantom's Embrace, chain stun Leo Style. It's a simple pick-off as he walks into the waiting arms of Beast Coast, and he's dead for a minute and a half, while K1 is already in the base destroying your buildings.
Leo Style rolling towards creeps, but the Grimstroke was already there. And now they have no defense whatsoever.
Yeah, at this point, foregone conclusion. 22k lead, K1 unstoppable on this Wraith King.
Well, Gary, they lost this game before they can even fight.
Yeah, we legit haven't seen a... I guess there was like one team fight in like the mid lane where they had a decent supernova and then they all had to run away because Ricky died straight away. But they've not had a single fight on their own terms where they're the ones starting it. And Ricky's still farming away. Getting closer to Ags, that's for sure. But the rest of your team just being obliterated. Cottle lasted about a second under the stun and the damage there from K1 and Whisper. And your tier 4s, they all come falling down. Buyback from Moose. Let's see what Thunder Predator can do. One more fight, boys. Let's go. Come on. Give it to them. Show Beast Coast what you're made of. Now, don't run away from the kisses. Grandma just wants to give you a little smooch on the cheek. Come on. Come on, get back here. MNZ moving out of the fountain. And Chris Luck blinks forward, aggressive with the spear and the hook shot, trapping the Phoenix against the side of the Colosseum, and Chris Luck will take him down. Moons will follow. They are fountain diving now. Beast Coast sticking it to Thunder Predator. And Schofield jetpacking, cogs in, up into the fountain, shoving a creep straight down their throat. And K1 is going to run back out now. They know it's over. Focus the throne, finish it off, and GG is called. Beast Coast, a real one-way street. 34-6, easy victory.
Easy victory. I mean, this is just a huge draft flaw, right? You got Keeper of the Light, you got Phoenix. These are two supports that do absolutely nothing in terms of making